Hi, this is Matt Bauman. The four biomolecules are carbohydrates, protein, lipids, and acid. And the selected disease I'm going to do is kidney stones. My thesis is to help kidney stones, you should increase your low salt protein intake and lower your carbohydrates and acid intake and keep the same amount of lipids in your diet. My chosen disease is kidney stones, and kidney stones is a small hard deposit that forms in the kidneys, and it hurts and it's very painful when it's passed. Causes are family and personal history, dehydration, certain diets that you can have, like high calcium or oxalate diets, being obese, a high body mass intake, diseases, surgery, infections. Some symptoms that may occur if you have kidney stones are pain in the back or side of body, and the pains can be sharp, severe, and sudden in the abdomen, and can occur during urination, and then you can also throw up or get really nauseous. There can be blood in your urine, frequent urination, sweating, a fever, chills, and small amounts of urine. The population at risk is there's on average about 200,000 cases a year. If you're 41 and over, that's the age that's most at risk. 20 to 40, you're about in the middle to develop it. And then 18 and under, you're pretty much in the clear, like there's not a very big chance of you developing it. Excess and deficiencies of kidney stones are, it's composed of oxalate or calcium, and then the protein is inactive, and the growth of calcium and oxalate increases because that's what they're made of. The diet you should have is low salt protein, and not have a lot of carbs or acid, and then keep the same amount of lipids. So some examples are fish, chicken, unsalted nuts, and you want to drink a lot of water to flush it out. And what you don't want to eat is calcium, salt, or oxalate or protein. And then some examples are milk, yogurt, cheese, eggs, beans, berries, chocolate, beets, oranges, pop, or sweet potatoes. Carbohydrates. We need it for energy. It gives us energy. And it's found in dairy, fruit, grains, and vegetables. And then the elements it contains are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And with the diet for kidney stones, you don't really want any carbohydrates. Protein is used for storing, signaling, transporting, defending, and structuring. It's found in dairy and protein, and the elements it contains are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. And in the diet that's recommended for kidney stones, if you're going to have protein, it needs to be low salt. Lipids are good for long-term energy, and it's basically fat. It's found in dairy, and the elements in it are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And for my diet, it's found in the fish and the chicken. Oh, hey, doctor. How are you doing? Good. How are you doing, my patient? Keeping up on that diet I told you to do? Yeah, it's going good. Mayo Clinic stated that you should keep up on unsalted nuts, fish, chicken, and drink a lot of water. Yeah, I'm keeping up with that, doctor. Are you staying away from your oxalate-rich foods like chocolate and beets, and staying away from the calcium like oranges? All the time, doctor. For the counter argument, there's not really a other alternative. You just want to flush away the kidney stones by drinking a lot of water. And The diet's not really flexible because no dairy, no wheat, so like no carbs or anything. And the diet, it might be a little costly with the fish and the chicken. And to stay on the diet, you just want to stay on it until the kidney stones go away. And for my conclusion, I concur with my statement that to help kidney stones, you should increase your low salt protein intake and lower your acid and carbohydrate intake and keep the same amount of lipids.